Yes, I can barbecue live on YouTube. Smoking briskets and ribs and chicken so good. Pork butts and barbecue sauce. Where there's a will, there is a way. Living life one day at a time. Grilling, smoking, cooking on the grill. Smoking meats in my wheelchair. There's nothing I can't do if I set my mind to it. Grilling, smoking, cooking on a griddle. Smoking meats in my wheelchair. There's nothing I can't do if I set my mind to it. Where there is a will, there is a way. Living life one day at a time. Grilling, smoking, cooking on a grill. Smoking meats in my wheelchair. There's nothing I can't do if I set my mind to it. There's nothing I can't do if I set my mind to it. There's nothing I can't do if I set my mind to it.
Hey folks, how y'all doing? Oh, let me fix my audio real quick. All right, you there?
You're not.
Yeah, I have my camera off.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right with you. Trying to get this pizza settled.
Okay.
Anyway, how's everybody doing?
What's up, people? This has become a habit, you know. I was eating Sunday, you're eating tonight. Doing a lot.
Yeah, just being lazy right now.
We either need to schedule our time better or
Yeah, sleeper.
what's up, Gary?
What's up,
Des,
Des?
Timmy.
Is my audio rework?
Yeah, no, you sound great.
Okay,
It's really crisp. The audio is real good and crisp now.
I'm getting a little bit of a feedback. Let me see if I have anything else on.
Turn the volume down a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, let me do
Vincent.
that. Let me do that.
Oh no. Unless that was the volume knob, I just heard static.
Hold on. Settings.
That sounds good.
I haven't done anything yet.
Uh,
All
well, it
right.
sounded before you started.
Okay, here we go. How about now?
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Jerk. Shut up, Andy. All right. No, let me turn this off.
Yeah.
There we go. Sorry, we're messing with it.
Mike's Adventures. What's up, Mike?
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Yeah,
Oh,
this mic is just so much more crisper or something. I don't know how else to explain it. The other one was just, it wasn't like you weren't coming across loud, like volume wise, but to me, I had to ask what you were saying because it was so like muffled or deep bass, whatever. I don't know how to explain it.
yeah. I think it's because of the mic. It's right here next to the camera here.
Yeah.
So just better. Just have a dedicated mic,
Yeah.
but it'll be here from now on. What's up, Chef Backyard?
What's
John,
up, Johnny?
where's my chat? Where is my chat? Let's do this.
Oh, man.
And let's add you to this.
Something's playing.
Something's playing?
Yeah, I just got a third window.
Yeah, there's a chat in the bottom.
Oh, okay. Just shows your background.
Oh, okay. Let me.
I just thought something's getting ready to pop up.
No. Can you see me now,
So
though?
far, how you done?
Can you see me?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you see me?
Yep.
Me too.
My stupid
I,
phone
I
over
can,
there is activated.
yeah, I can see the chat
What?
too. So, but I just saw a little window pop open on the left, and it's really
Oh,
brown, and it's saying back. It says it's playing.
yeah. You can
It
see
does.
my panel. You,
Yeah, I
you
just
can see the
thought you
panel.
share something or something when I saw it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Nightbot, Simple Life. What's
Simple
up,
happy life.
Timmy?
Hello. Civi. Hello.
It's the second time I've seen someone say hello to Civi. I've not seen Civi.
She
There she
is.
is. What's up, Civi?
Oh, yeah. I forgot you have controls now.
Yeah, I know it.
All right. I'm gonna take a bite of pizza. I'll be right back.
Okay. Up, Dutch. Hey, Des. I'm printing again. I got a whole new state system I'm printing. The first one, I really liked the look of it and everything, but I think it's putting too much pressure on that glass top, and that scares me. Because if it breaks, all that glass is going outside that printer, and I don't know if I'd ever get it all out. So I'm printing a whole new stand that'll sit off to the side. And I was like, finally, I got it all done. And it was only enough to do one. I had to start all over again, print a whole nother section. But it's over there printing now. It's like 24 hours to print this whole thing out. What
How
they
big of a
call
piece is it?
what's that?
How big of a piece is it?
It's eight. It's what they call plate. So you have a 3D print plate. There's 8 of them
Mhm.
per stack. Eight plates. Pieces. I don't know. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 or 18 pieces per section.
Wow, wow.
Yeah. But it'll have like it's got bearings and everything. So the units, the filament units will come up. It's sort of like a roll cap coaster. Come up and take a curve and come down and dump forward. So you can open the lid and with all these filaments and the top one do the same thing right on top of it.
My dogs love me right now
Cross time.
because there's a pizza right there, and
Uh,
they're not meeting, so it's like they're both right here.
yeah, Timmy, bigger the project. This one will be final. I mean, I'm not doing anything else. I would have been all right with the other one, but I don't know. I don't like the way it's putting weight on that glass top and it. I can open the glass, but I can't open it all the way. So that's another thing that's sort of kind of making me bummed out. But I like the look, still staying compact, not spreading out. But it'll be all good.
Oh, why can I not see?
The reverb stopped.
There we go.
Or it could be a reference to direction. Here we go again. There's something. Talking reverbs and reference to directions.
I don't know. Gary just likes to talk and talk
Bearings
and talk.
help things roll. Okay, yeah. Yeah, actually the drawer units themselves got bearings on them. Had to
I,
order all that. I probably could have picked them up locally, but I couldn't beat the price on that stuff. I got 4 bearings per section, 4 bearings and 60 cap screws. before shipping now. It was $7 and change. I'm like, geez, I couldn't go to a place local and buy them. You know, well, I say that but I don't know the size. But I know even to buy a bearing, there's no way I would have paid $1.79 for a bearing here locally.
Nope, they coming from Amazon.
You know, coming from Bamboo.
Hi, come on.
Something roll.
Oh, yeah. I'm just looking at the chat. Sorry.
Yeah, Gary is be right back, Timmy. Gary is being a chat GPT tonight, giving definitions of bearings. Is that the word I'm thinking of? Chat GPT?
Oh, you know what? Hold on. There we go. Put it on live chat. There we go.
I know, Gary. Man, I'm so grateful to hear this rain. God, dig.
We could use a little less.
We were hurting. I mean, hurting. It's up to Moose. We were hurting big time.
What's up, TD Nice?
TK, what's up, TK?
No, TD Nice.
TD. What's
Yeah.
up, TD?
I'm stopping myself. I'm saying TDK.
Yeah. But I went back there, looked at the garden. I was so depressed. Man, all those plants. I got one out of 8 pickling cucumber plants. I got one left. All of them else.
Todd Saw lost most of his crop also due to
Yeah,
rain and a bunch of other
too
stuff.
much rain. Yeah,
I saw his video just a little while ago.
yeah, and all my salad cucumbers. I've got 2 on the vine. I got a bunch of buds, but I got no cucumbers on the vines except for 2. Poblanos usually come in late. The plants still look fairly decent. After this rain, they're really going to look real good tomorrow afternoon. Poblanos, I haven't seen one poblano, but they do usually start a little bit late. And I was glad to see some cayenne peppers today. I thought for sure
Um,
I lost my cayennes.
yeah. Todd had some bell peppers that he lost. Excuse me,
Yep.
folks. All right.
How to do that.
My nurse is. I have a nurse coming by tomorrow, so
All right.
yeah.
Hey, JD. I got a third-party inspector, I got an inspector, and I got a contractor here tomorrow. So it'll
Hey,
be
Jody, how you doing? Finally, huh? It's been what, 3 weeks?
since it happened on the 4th. I got back in town the 6th, I think it was. Okay, yeah, I got back in town on the 6th. And so since then, I don't know what happened. They gave me the claim number, but the adjuster never got a hold of us, so we'll see. It's water on the bridge. Just take care of my stuff.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'll probably get a bunch of bad news or something, and that's gonna piss me off.
What's the matter, Taco? Yeah, all he wants is pizza right now, cause There's Todd. Hey, dude, Todd.
Hey Todd, did you see you did? 'Cause I think you saw the him being on a plane. I think you saw that video before I did.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that one. I had to laugh, man. Because I first time I'd seen it, no one had said anything about it. But he was taking video at one point. He was taking video of the plane taking off, and I'm like, okay, he's on the tarmac, filming the plane taking off. I'm like, did he just chicken out, or did they bump him? What's happening here?
Uh, I'm going to smoke a pizza tomorrow. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're great. I did a smoked a crab meat pizza last year.
There he
Shit,
is.
may have been a year before that. Hello, Taco.
The naked taco. He don't have his collar on yet.
Hello.
That wound he's had on here is almost completely healed. But he's on the hunt for pizza. That's why
Yeah,
he's right here.
preoccupied.
Yeah, it's on the other side of the laptop.
What's up, Taco? Any other time you're not ready for affection?
Yes, Todd. It'll be his birthday tomorrow. That's why he did his celebration on that video.
Yeah, yeah, I gave him a happy birthday on his video, but that was pretty cool. That was a rattle trap, though. Gosh, gosh.
That and freaking loud. Imagine when it was up in the air, actually doing what it's supposed to do,
Yeah,
crammed with guns and
yeah, I
nothing.
know it. Well, they refitted it, so I thought that was pretty cool. They
Todd.
refitted it to bring it back in.
Yeah,
He,
sir. Let me send me an email, sir, so I can send you a link. You
but
can
there's
send.
one part of that video where I think it was the father to Lily. He was holding on. He was holding on. I guess it was take
Send it
off. I
there,
can't
please.
remember what point it was, but it was an oval window
Mm-hmm.
on the side of the plane, and
Yeah,
his fingers were on the outside of the plane. I'm thinking, wait a minute, that's an open hole.
yeah.
You know, I'm thinking, well, why isn't everybody? I guess I watched too many. What's up, digits? Too many videos. I mean, why isn't someone being sucked out through that hole right now?
Because they're not going supersonic.
Yeah, Gray Wolf. I stopped. I get him always. Was it Tony? Used to be Tony.
Grey
It's
Wolf.
Tony.
Jason? Not Jason. Timmy? No, not Timmy.
Skip. I see. Gary said something about yeah, Skip.
Yeah, no, I'm Skip. Okay.
I always get him mixed up with the other one. I haven't seen the other guy in a long time.
I haven't seen Skinner in a little while. It's his birthday, I think, today.
So I did say happy birthday to Josh also.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a little while.
Yeah, he's doing the granddaddy thing, you know.
Oh, Tony is Stone Wolf. Okay. That okay. It makes sense.
Stone Wolf, okay.
Oh,
But I haven't seen him for last I saw. He stopped drinking, cigarette smoking, everything. He was still out in them deserts looking for them stones.
I sent the email to you. Okay, so let me open up my email and I'll shoot you a link.
I've always done that, Skip, but just I don't see y'all enough. Y'all are like a different community, so it's not we have conversations to where it'll finally get engraved in my old memory bank up here. But
Yeah. Unless I'm like at watching your stuff or I'm at your live, where constantly it'll be a while before I get to remember your name. I'm terrible with people's names.
What now, Guggen? Where's my cursor? What's up? Watch Pitmasters. We network with Jeremy Yoder.
Okay. No, I didn't know anything about it. Todd.
He's Jeremy Yoder, and I should be able to.
Jeremy is the mad scientist or
Okay, yep.
something scientist.
The ex-Amish.
I'm waiting on your email, Todd. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna drop it here and just let you up. Cancel this.
You can always watch whoever it is,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. Copy. Paste.
Yeah, Dutch, there was some rumor going around about that. Yoder's a big Amish name. Well, it was actually came out. I never heard him deny it, but I assume it's correct. Nope, no Rumspringer.
What's up, Dutch? There he is.
See, Mr.
Hey, Todd. Hold on,
Hi, folks.
let me fix this real quick. There you are.
And I have silenced the audio on the live stream that I'm watching, so I'm
Right.
just in the studios. No audio looping. Are we good?
Yeah, sound good.
Oh, is that right, Dutch? So, Jeremy said that on last night's live? I heard that a couple years back. I even replied to one of his cooks in Amish. But I'd never heard him say yes or denied it or anything. And you always, when you're that big, you don't always reply to all the comments people leave you. Oh, that's interesting. Very cool. So it's true. What's up, Todd?
Hey, I just wanted to explain something that you said, Lance, and some questions, kind of how that went down, and what had happened. So I went out there, and like I explained in the video, the flight that I had originally booked, the plane had been grounded, so I didn't think I was going to get to go.
Yeah.
And to go out there, and all of a sudden, I find out I can go.
Right.
We have an open seat on this B-25, which turned out to be a really cool thing.
Yeah.
And but it was hot. I mean, we're talking like 97 degrees at its peak that day. Super hot. I'm getting some feedback.
I don't hear anything. If anything, you're a little louder.
I hear you a little bit of feedback, but not a whole lot.
I think I'm gonna shut down my YouTube feed of the thing and just be on the stage. Okay. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, I'm not getting the feedback now. I don't know how that happens.
That's better.
So after everything that happened, I was out there for a pretty good while before I get on the plane, and we get on it, and it's like being in a can.
Right.
It was hot in there, and for them to get the engines warmed up and everything going, it was, anyway, after the flight, all the stuff on the video, and you're right, Lance, that big hole in the side of the plane, they explained that they want to get the airflow to help keep you cool.
Right.
And I'm sure that when it was in service in the military, there was some kind of cover. I don't know what that big hole is for.
Yeah.
But they had it wide open, which was a great place to stick my GoPro, out and get some video. And when I get up from my seat, my jump seat or whatever you call it, the guy in the back that's with the commemorative Air Force, he's telling me, with hand signals, you need to get on your hands and knees to come back here. you know, and you'll see he holds his arm across that window to keep people from flying out,
Okay.
or their cameras or phones from flying out. So I'm crawling back here on my hands and knees to get some shots from that big hole in the thing. So where does the shot come from of the plane taking off? When after we land and I get off the plane, you know, I've done all my recording, my video, and all the stuff. Had a wonderful time, but I'm gassed. I'm so ready to go home. But to make a good video, I felt like I needed shots of the aircraft taking off, you know, from outside. So I stayed around. After each flight, the whole crew gets like a 20-minute break, go get some water, use the restroom, whatever, to rest. And then they go back out and they spend about 20, 25 minutes for all the people that are attending the event to come out and see the aircraft, ask questions, interaction, you know, that kind of thing. And so I waited for nearly an hour just to get that shot of the thing taking off so Lance can wonder, I wonder how he did that.
It doesn't
While
take
he
that
was
much
on the
to get him to
plane.
wonder.
Well, you know, I got to thinking, I said, well, the plane, because I didn't know how many times that it would go up. I mean, it's, you know, it's an older plane. It's been restored. You still got to watch the hours on it 5 times a day. Okay.
5 times that day, not every day. This is a
Okay.
special event. They took five flights that day, total.
And I just got to thinking, so it must go up, you know, several times or at least twice. And he was there and caught to go up. Well, but I swear to you, when I saw it, I was like, oh, I said, Todd changed his mind. Either that or he got bumped at the last minute or something like that. And I said, I was like, you know, see you later.
It was a blast. But and I'm not going to stay up a long time, but one thing I would like to add for whoever's watching, those folks at the Commemorative Air Force, and to explain, if you're old like me, you'll remember it as the Confederate Air Force. That's what it used to be called. And it had nothing to do with the Confederacy, the Civil War, or anything like that. But you know, the political correctness world we live
Oh,
in.
sure, sure.
So they decided to change it to Commemorative Air Force some years back. But anyway, those folks are so awesome. For 2 years in a row now, I have flown for my birthday, my present to myself, on a vintage World War II aircraft.
Right.
I love history. I love America. I like airplanes. It's just a great birthday present for me. And I think after working for 45 years, I deserve to spend a little bit of my kids' inheritance to go for a cool airplane ride, right? So here's the message. The Commemorative Air Force has wings, that's what they're called, all over the United States. And most of them do this. So anybody that sees this video or is watching this live stream, if you want to, it's very easy to do a Google search and find your local or your regional Commemorative Air Force wing and see when they have a fly day, a ride day, and you can book a flight on a vintage World War II aircraft. And I plan on doing it again next year in a different airplane. Last year was a BT-13, which I love, which is the open cockpit. You know, it's like riding in a convertible airplane.
It's just you and one other person, or maybe two, 3-seater or 2-seater.
Yeah, and these are typically trainer aircraft. So like last year, the BT-13, and that video's out there on my channel, as the pilot is up there and he's operating the controls of this vintage aircraft. It's a trainer, so in the back, the seat I'm sitting in, all of those controls are right there in front of me, and they warn you, don't touch the pedals, don't touch the stick, don't touch nothing, because everything I'm seeing, everything he does, my stick is moving right with his. My pedals are going up and down right with his. And, you know, I could have, if I was suicidal, so I could have ended it that day, you know. So
Right.
I think they probably kind of check you out before you get in that aircraft. But, and I just, The one I was going to fly in is a T6. I didn't mean to take up too much time or
Don't
come
worry
in
about
and
it.
interrupt your live
Oh, you're
stream.
fine.
No, it's all
Fine.
good.
But it's a pretty cool day, and for 300 and something bucks or 400 bucks, what different aircraft cost different amounts. It seems like a lot of money, but I mean, if you think about it, you know, people go to Disney World. You take your wife and a couple of kids to Disney World, and you're going to drop way more money than it costs for go flying that aircraft.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't,
I agree. I agree.
these
But
days, you take
also
a
great
group of people
experience.
out to a nice restaurant, it's going to cost that much.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I love it.
Well, that's sweet.
So, you said that last year is also on a video from last year.
Why am I getting audio loopy? The
Yeah,
only
you're loopy
place
now.
I am is on the stage, nowhere else.
Hmm. Yeah, when you were talking, it was, hey,
My microphone is picking up my speakers and feeding it back,
Yeah.
but only. But
I can't hear it.
oh, if y'all can't, then
well,
I can live
I,
with
I
it.
can, when you're talking, I can hear you like, it's bouncing back on you.
Oh, is that right? I can't hear it.
Yeah. It's very faint.
So will you be able to, well, probably not because I'm sure they can't be so many of those planes that are restored and ready to take people up. But so next year, I'm assuming there'll be a different group of planes that you have an opportunity to. So you can't actually like select, a plane or something like that.
Well, yes, you can. Like there's about 5 or 6 planes at that event that you can go fly in, and you get to
Okay.
pick. But you have to. It's very limited. So right, because a lot of people might want to do this, and each plane can only take so many flights with the pilot that they have and the crew that they have, the ground crew that they have. So I booked my flight for this year and last 2, 3 months ahead of time. I kind of monitor their site, and when they publish it, and you're able to go in and book your flight, I catch that. And it was just last year, it was by happenstance that I came across this because our local radio station, they have a website, and they post upcoming events, and they had posted that this thing was going to happen in Brenham, and I went immediately to the website. I clicked on the link, and at that time last year, 2 months ahead of the event, there was one seat left on a
All right.
BT-13, and I booked that. So you have to book well. It fills up fast. That's why I was shocked when I went out there. I just got a thing I have to agree to host control request.
Sorry about that. I was messing with your audio.
Okay. So, um, I thought there was no way I was going to get to fly after the plane that I was scheduled to fly in to be was grounded. And the way it works, the event was hosted by the Houston Wing in Brenham, which is about an hour away. I live about an hour from Houston. The B-25J that I flew in is actually stationed in a part of the Central Texas Wing, which is in San Marcos, Texas. They were invited as a guest to the event from the Houston Wing, and that's why they were there and why they weren't booked up. So I just got lucky.
So
Okay,
will you,
here we go. Let's see if what Gary says works. Oh, can you put that back up there, Simon, so I
There you
can
go.
see it and follow? Go to your settings and click audio. Click off the AI and echo cancellation options. Okay, this is a test. Audio. Where do I find audio?
On the bottom of the screen, there's a little cogwheel.
Settings. Okay, audio. Input audio, microphones. AI noise reduction. I just clicked it on.
Okay. And then the cancellation,
Echo cancellation is already clicked on. I can put on headphones if I need to, but I'm pretty much done. I don't.
I wonder if the AI thing was enough. So is it in your best interest to maybe go ahead and schedule for next year already?
Well, I don't think you can. It's not scheduled
Okay.
yet. They don't have that available on their website. I
But
went to their website and they have an event scheduled for at. They also do this out of their home base, which is Ellington Air Force, not Air Force Base, Ellington Field, which is North Houston, and it's in September, I think. You can book a flight there if you live in the Houston area.
Okay.
But I just out of curiosity one night, and I think it was last year, a long time ago, I went and looked around. Like I went and I said, okay, what if my friend Jeff, who lives in Rhode Island, what if he wanted to go do this? And I went and looked, and sure enough, within an hour of him was a commemorative Air Force wing, and then they do that. And I let him know, hey, if you ever want to go do this, you can. And then they have the thing where you can see the locations all across the United States of the commemorative Air Force, and there are a lot of them. A lot of people have a great passion for restoring these aircraft and for keeping them flyable, active, not just being in a museum for people to look at.
Well, it's like trains. Trains, the same thing. They just did the big boy, just made a run to Virginia. And they're saying, I think that's like it'll be, he went into this one fork. It's out, Altoona, PA. And he went into this, horseshoe. I'm sorry, not a fork, but they came up over the hill and you could see all the exhaust, and it comes up around there and makes this, goes around this river and everything just before the river, but the river's in its background. It comes back up and leaves out on, I guess what I'll say, the west side, comes in east, leaves west. And I think that's right. It could be north south, but I think it's east west. But that's pretty cool how these years and years to restore these trains.
Yeah. I've seen those videos on YouTube. A lot of people show up. They'll let people know it's going to come through this little community or town on this day at this time. And there's big crowds that show up to see it come through. It's pretty cool.
Is that Gary trying to get in now? Yep. Look at the big old eyes.
Hey, Gary.
Okay, let me try that, Gary. Audio, all right. I'm gonna turn back on. Got it. Okay, I've turned them both off and back on.
All right. Thank
Hey,
you, Gary.
can you still hear that, Lance?
I never heard it.
Oh no, it was Simon that could hear it like me.
Yes, I can hear it, and then people in the chat can hear it. People
Yeah,
watching.
I don't know.
think-
Sorry about that.
I think you're okay now.
I just
Yeah.
did what Gary said, and I can
No, I
still hear it.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Sounds fine to me.
it's bouncing off your speakers, I think.
What can I do to just as it just I can leave right now and be happy, but just as a so we learn something,
Maybe
what might I
headphones.
be able to do to test that?
Probably headphones.
Yeah, but a lot of people do this and they don't have headphones on and it works fine. So why is mine different?
I've never used headphones.
Recently, people using EV Mux have been having a problem with audio. So I'm gonna send a ticket after we're done, and let them know that we can get a lot of feedback. Back and
Yeah, I
forth.
know. I've seen Eddie Devil Dog do the test where he turns it off and he's just
Right now, you're okay. I don't hear that.
gives an example of this is what happens if you have it off and you turn it on and the background noise disappears, the audio looping disappears. You know
Yeah.
what? Let me do something. If this doesn't work and you can't hear me, I'm just gonna go. Okay.
All right, sir.
But what I'm gonna do, right now I have what they call a shotgun mic.
Yes.
It's a directional microphone. That's what I normally use to live stream. I'm gonna switch my microphone to my webcam mic
Okay.
and see what happens, just as a test.
I'm out of pizza, guys, so y'all can go play somewhere else.
I was-
Every time I turn off the camera, I eat a pizza. I'm echoing now. I don't know if you can hear that or not.
oh, great sense of ear, but yes.
Can you still hear me?
Yes.
And did it help?
I think it
Nope.
did. You
For
just
me,
sound
it
different.
did.
You just sound different.
Sound different, and your audio's not in sync with your lips on my end.
Oh, Godzilla. Oh,
Yeah.
Godzilla.
Lance like to do that anyway.
Yeah, Ultraman. Remember that one? Ultraman did the same
Yeah.
thing.
I love that.
Yeah.
Love that
All
stuff.
right. I'm gonna go, y'all. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. But that seems to help a
You
little bit.
guys.
You're just a little bit more muted, but you're good.
We'll figure it out. It's no big deal.
All
No
right, sir.
worries. I
Yes,
got
sir.
a lot bigger things to worry about than a little audio feedback.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Seems like it's synced up now.
Nope, gone. All right.
That's are those threads?
Lance, are those
No, those are comic pictures of another community. Oh, I see what you're talking about.
you ever
Yes, fly tying threads there. I didn't realize you could see those. Yeah, those are fish flying threads there. What's up, Emily?
It's an outage?
Off stage. It's still here.
Oh, off stage. Okay. Yes, sir. But yeah, thanks for coming up, man. And getting rid of the mystery for Lance.
Yeah, that was a great video, man. I really enjoyed that video.
Todd does put in a lot of work in his videos, like getting shots and stuff. He does really good work with his videos.
Yeah, I like to see him make that the park. I was about ready to leave a comment. He wanted to go to that overlook.
Right.
I'm like, just get in the truck and go. And then try when you get out there, then try to get audio. But it looked like you probably could have tore his truck up going down the road.
Default speakers. Yes, that's fine. Can't see a bit. That'll help. All right, you there, Lance?
You're real low audio.
Again?
Real low audio.
All right. Settings. Audio. How about now?
Nope, you need more volume.
More volume? Uh,
What'd you do different?
Let me turn off my echo.
There you go.
Okay, just turn it back on.
So the canceller took that much audio, that volume out.
Okay. Audio. AI noise reduction. I turned that back on,
Okay.
but I think my echoing is gone. Eat pasta or pizza tonight, Em? Oh, I had 4 slices of pizza. Yeah, thanks, Emil. I went live earlier today just to test this.
That's all right.
I haven't used it in forever. So.
Yeah, it definitely sounds better now.
Am I ready for what, Em?
Well, she answered my next question, beer or wine.
Possible hurricane coming this way.
Neither one.
With that radar.
Can you hear the printer running?
No.
Thunder.
Potatoes and oven steak in au jus.
How do I?
What?
Tell just out of the shower and eating pasta with some wine. Peas, maybe. I was wondering if I could share that printer running.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know how to,
Get.
because I had to close the window.
Hold on.
I had to minimize the window.
You go grab it on your phone. Where's that link? There you go. All right. I pinned the message to the bottom of the chat there. The
Yeah, I can go to the window and all that, the sharing window, but I have to close it to get back to here. So I don't know if it's.
Can you get on Emacs on your phone? Or how do you want to do it?
I'm just going to bring up the because I have the same service on my phone as I do on my laptop,
Mhm.
so that I can. But it's just it acts a little silly. It's like jittery on my phone. I hadn't quite figured it out yet. Unless it's just a reception thing. It's like Todd's lips moving and then hearing his audio later. It's the same thing here. You can hear it making noise, but it's not in sync with the picture. Share screen. It won't let me do it. And I know why.
Oh, you're funny, man. Oh, there you go. It's offline.
It's,
That's Todd. What's up with that?
yeah, it's Todd. I don't get rid of there it is.
I got it. And get on this window. There you go.
I go to share screen and it goes to the proper browser, but I can't because I had to minimize the screen. I can't. I guess it won't let me play both of them. It's like a camera inside the printer right now running.
Yeah.
Share screen. Select a tab. Yeah, it's not gonna let me do it. I can share my emails.
But I mean, you can go live on your phone.
I can't, but for whatever reason, when I try to use my phone to do it, it's just real jittery. I don't know why it does that. I'm gonna assume. Print.
Where? Look at this big horse of a dog. Oh,
She's really getting big too.
yeah, she's huge. Ah, look at the big paws. No, 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 no. Stop.
That was it.
There you go. Come on.
Yeah, I guess it could have something to do with the weather too. But it ain't the same if the extruder's not running back and forth. Oh well.
Tim says you might just have the shakes.
Maybe Lance just had the shakes holding for it. No, it's the head itself, the extruder head. I can hear the thing running, but the extruder head in the camera is not keeping up with the jumping around of it running. She is growing. Yes, she is growing. That dog's getting big, man. What's up, Christopher?
We're gonna get as big as Taco, but yeah, somebody lied to me. OJ Jeep
What'd you say about someone lied to you?
about her not getting bigger than Taco.
Is that right?
They tell me that the parents were talk about Taco size.
She's there now, isn't she?
Who, Belle?
Yeah.
She's right here.
Well, I mean, she's there as in the size of Taco.
No, she's bigger than Taco now.
Oh, she is bigger than
Yeah.
Taco.
Her whole head's taller than her whole head is taller than Taco.
She looks like she got collie in her or something.
Yeah, she looks like a collie, like a little skinny collie. Look at that.
You don't want to be up there.
She hates this. She hates this. Unless I have food. She better just sleep right there.
Boy, it's coming down good right now. We need this rain so bad.
How long has it been raining?
Only for a couple hours. There was a shower this afternoon, but it wasn't enough to get the driveway wet.
I tell you, the Belle. Emily sent me video of rain at her house. It's coming up pretty hard over there.
It's coming out good right now. Hope that patch of my roof holds up. Wouldn't that suck?
Yeah, terrible.
I'll be bitching if it doesn't.
What's up, Blip?
What's up, Lep? I see no leps. Still see no. There it is. It jumped over Lep.
Yeah, because everybody's putting in the weather
Oh, okay.
for
Oh,
Florence, weather for New Rochelle, weather for Dayton.
this is
Anybody
not
else?
your.
I don't live there.
Des and I both went in there.
Yeah, Tallahassee beat you.
Eddie's not feeling well. I ate too many oatmeal cookies.
He's been sick for since Saturday or Friday. I don't know what day he got sick.
It is coming down. I guess we overloaded it because it didn't show either of them.
It showed Tallahassee
Oh, I didn't see it.
right there, right above your entry. But you should type in yours now.
Oh, I guess I could have spelt it wrong though, huh?
Weather. There you go.
We almost had a lake on our patio. Yeah, Simon was telling me there it is.
Hey, she had the door open, and you can see the water just barely underneath the threshold of the door.
It's cooled it down to 73 degrees from 94, but it doesn't say anything about rain.
Didn't say anything about rain. Tallahassee. Uh, thunderstorms, Lance.
Yeah, we got thunderstorms. Oh, there's that damn picture inside of a picture thing again. I should
There we go.
learn my lesson. It's supposed to end around 2 a.m. Yeah, it's cooled it off 20 degrees.
Dang. That's nice.
That's a big difference.
Yeah, it's been in the 80s here because it's been cloudy. Um, it hasn't rained; it's just been cloudy. But we're expecting weather, so
God, I hope that patch holds up. That will be a SOB. And I'm gonna blame it all on the insurance company. Y'all should have been, if y'all would have been out here 2 weeks ago, I probably would have had my roof repaired by now.
heavy winds. I think you're okay, right?
Who the hell was that? St. Laurent? 54 degrees?
I can't tell because it's Tim.
Timmy?
Yeah,
CB Tim?
yeah.
Oh, yep. Yep. Huh.
There's no other Tim in here.
I don't know all your followers, your people. I didn't.
My followers
Maybe,
are your followers.
maybe someone else popped in. It's like
Nope.
Skip. 54 degrees in the state of Washington. Wow. Wife and I at dinner table said, I sure wish we got some of that rain. Oh, that's what the weather thing said. Didn't that say 54 degrees in his weather?
Yeah. was a little too cold for me. I'd rather be like in the 60s, like 64 or 65.
Cucumber planter out there saying, sure. Now you're in.
They're flicking off the rain like, hey, mother.
Yeah. Told my wife, she said, she came home, she said, the beginning of rain. I said, no, not really. I said, I saw a cat. Got some real heavy winds. And it started sprinkling. I saw one of your cats run underneath my truck. About 10 minutes later, I looked out, popped his head out underneath the truck, and I swear I heard it say, what the fuck?
The bridge.
Like, where'd the storm go? 65. Perfect cooking weather. I'm going. It's been a real long ass time for you, Chris.
Yeah, 65 would be great. In fact, I don't even know what the weather is right now. It's probably in the 80s.
As long as we're not including a cow next door. I do hear myself in your audio.
Oh.
We got
91. Ouch.
I did not see your comment, whoever that is. Who is that?
Emily.
About hanging around with others more often. Yeah, I did see that one.
I could have sworn it was cooler than this.
The cat starts talking to you, Lance. It's about time to hang him up. Well, I was just being funny. She didn't get it either. Like it went for cover, and it's like, it's still hot as shit out here. It ain't raining.
It was so hot outside Sunday. My patio TV overheated. Oh, wow.
Up there goes your audio again.
What's wrong with my audio?
You're real low. Your volume's real low.
How about now?
Yep. Mucho better.
I'm too far away from the mic.
Oh, that was El Barrio. In Texas, there's 54?
Apparently. What's up,
Dang.
Ace?
What's up, Ace? We got steamy weather. Hooty, 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 hooty. Oh, that thing stopped printing?
What's that?
Clock over there. Nope. Still got 20 more minutes. It's 80% done.
How long does it take you? You said 24 hours, right, for that whole print?
The whole thing does, yeah. That's probably one thing that I would say that really surprised me with the printer. I didn't realize I've seen people use a 3D printer, and I just assumed it was like the detail that they were printing was the reasoning behind how slow it was running. But this thing really does run, I shouldn't say it's slow because I really can't fairly compare it to anything, but I thought it would run faster than it did.
Right.
There's kits that you can get to change things, but I'm not messing with it.
It takes time
Uh,
for, especially because you're using the whole plate, right?
Yeah, the whole plate.
Oh, Todd. Thank you, sir.
Good God, whatever. He must have gave out memberships.
5 memberships. Yeah. Lep got one.
I did.
Living. I'm living my best
BC,
life.
BC Gardening. I think I remember them. That's been a long time since I've seen them.
Frostbite. BC Garden. I don't know who that
Gotta
is
stay
actually.
live with your printers. Gotta have it.
Unbothered.
I plan on trying that, Emily. It's supposed to be recording right now, but I gotta finish getting it set up and everything to where I can um, go in there and see what those videos, because it's time lapsed. So I don't know what I'm gonna have, but I plan on doing that very much so.
Yeah. You could go live and just have it running.
Do a short. Wife and I had a YouTube conversation at a dinner table today too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing it, maybe possibly pushing that promoting button.
Do it.
Maybe. It was
Do it.
explained to me, it was explained to me the other day that sort of kind of put it in layman terms. And I've always had I've had the wrong opinion of it. And I need to look at it as like, like it was explained to me. When you had your home remodeling business up and license running and everything, in order to pay all the bills, you had to advertise in newspapers and everything. So what's the difference?
Exactly. That's how you need to think about it.
Huh?
And Gary and Eddie had done theirs. I think $20 for like 2 weeks promotion, something like that.
Yeah.
It's only like $20.
Yeah, I'm not going to start putting out a bunch of money into it, if I even do it. To be
Do
honest
it.
with you.
Do it one time.
Yeah.
Get a video that describes your channel and put it out there.
That's the other thing. It's like, man, you got to do that. Do you really got to do that?
I would.
Not a substitute for hard work. Gary, and that's where my mindset was. I always looked at it as, and I'm not trying to ruffle anybody's feathers or upset nobody, but what's up, Peter? I always thought it was cheating. I came from, you respect what you earn. You work hard, and what you earn, what you paid for with that effort is, how I was always raised. That's just the way it works. It's like nowadays the parents giving their children, cars, all these fancy cars and everything. All they do is go out and burn the tires off of them or go wreck them someplace. It's like they could care. Mom and dad's gonna give me another one, you know. And I was never like that, When you burn the tires off, you better realize that you're the ones putting them damn tires back on there. But it's not like that these days, It's just age differences, it's all it is age differences.
Emily, what it does is it gets your channel pushed out more to more people. Or I guess not your channel, but that video that you promote.
Promotions aren't a replacement for hard work. No, and I totally agree with it. But the way it was described to me, and I was like, I guess the light came on. You did the same difference to drum up business. I was in a magazine to do drum up business for my furniture refinishing. And at the same time, I was in newspapers and the classifieds running ads for, work.
Good.
What?
The Jets.
I don't hear him.
Oh wow. I think
I
that
thought
makes
you
sense.
were saying something because you heard this thing doing that whistle thing again.
No, it's Jets going on my house right now.
If somebody has plenty of watch hours and just needs subs, it'll get you over the threshold. Yeah. I've got, everything I've got, I earned. I'm there, I'm monetized. I've got although I am starting to lose subs. It's going the wrong way for me right now. What the hell? I should post what, Emily? Post the pics? Are we back talking about the 3D printer maybe? I'm hoping that the video works. I looked at it enough to see that it did record. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to download it. And I don't time lapsed. I'm thinking it's probably going to be like warp speed, which is fine because like the print that was out there earlier before we went live, that just ended and that was like 6 hours for that one plate. The pics you were just talking about. Yeah. So we'll see. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. But it sort of kind of did relieve me. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I was like, what the hell am I doing, man? It was like, you know, I can't get a freaking sub. I can't get numbers on my watch on my videos, and yet everybody else is. It's like, and I kept blaming it on myself, my quality, and I kept blaming it on the fact that I never should have branded my YouTube channel. I never should have done that. That was a huge mistake. They say you get these kickbacks from all that. I've got Etsy that's tagged into some of my videos. I've got some of the plant fertilizers tagged in my videos. I got some Vivors that's tagged in my videos. I never see anything from any of that. And they're in my brand group, but I never see a dime from it. How do I know if people are clicking on it or not? Then I would recommend changing up the title and possibly the thumbnail ends. Well, that's the other thing. It was also suggested that I maybe play a little bit more GPT. And I have got time to play at that kind of stuff. I'm just intimidated by electronics. So, I don't know. I'm not saying no, but I am curious to what, if anything, will the 3D do? Maybe get that other sleeper hobbies. But oh, by the way, if y'all want to subscribe to another channel, go check out Sleeper Hobbies.
Hey, get on your
But
phone, get on the channel and type hashtag yes in the chat. You drop your link.
what's that? Oh, it
Get
does
it
it for, get on my phone. I will say,
okay on that channel. What's up, Emily? What's your question?
I will work on the content. That was good by me. Question, class, shut up. Thank you, class. What video was that? Is that Van Halen?
Well,
Oh,
maybe.
maybe.
How's the teacher? Why am I echoing? Oh, you open it up on your phone.
Nothing. I've got nothing on there. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do that. You're challenging me. It's you.
when people pay the promotion, what are they getting? They're getting their video pushed out for however many days you pay for it. It gets pushed out to more people.
But the other thing that I didn't quite get. Okay, Lance. One more for Sleepers Hobbies. Thank you, Timmy. How do I get to my other channel from my phone?
So you go to. Oh, let me get the right app. Go to YouTube. If you click your channel,
Share status about
there should
channel
be accounts on there. A little tab.
accounts.
Yeah, hold on. Let me
Oh,
find it.
it was right there. Like, oh, I've had 65 subs for 3 years, 2 years. Yeah, that just goes to show you too. I've had 65 subs for that channel. I think 2 years. Never lost one of them. Never lost one. How does that work? All right, Sleeper Adventures. What do you want to do? You don't want to watch my videos.
Here's some of you.
You didn't want to.
Go to my channel.
Why won't it let me open the channel up there? It won't let me open up Sleeper's Hobbies. It's there, but it won't let me open it up. Go to my videos. I don't want to go to my videos.
Go search for my channel.
I don't know. I'll do it some other time. I'm just gonna get frustrated here.
Uh,
They get. Are you saying something, or is that me talking back, coming back through your speakers?
I don't know.
You're like real, real low audio. I missed all kinds of comments. I'm sure it's related to that. I see one. Gary said something about. I do see ads, Tim. Unless you're promoting a video. The other thing that I didn't.
There, that's Sleeper's other channel.
The other thing I didn't get, and I should have asked more questions, but I was afraid I was going to wear my welcome out. So I would save it for another day. So if you're paying, since we're on the topic here, your promotion runs with those ads in rotation. I've seen Jerry's ads. So if you're paying, there it is. Oh, you did that.
I did that.
I said, I didn't do that because it comes up as Simon.
Yeah.
But when you're paying for your video to be pushed out there, I know there's a thing where you're not making money, but you are making money.
What do you mean?
So you aren't making money for the people that came in that are related to that purchase, maybe, but any other people that came in to watch a video, that's how you still get paid for watch time. I didn't understand that part of it. Because I'm like, well, then this is just something to dump money into. because you can't get none of it back. If you're just paying for, to get pushed out,
Yeah.
then, you know, how do you make any of that back if you can? But it's another conversation for off air.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean,
it's not something to
if
be
you ask
talking about.
me, if you ask me, when you do the promotion thing, like it gets pushed out to more people, and it's probably the new eyes that see it that you'll probably get credit for.
Yeah, that's that was just the easier way of saying what I said. That was a short version. It made more sense.
I love how complicated you make things, man.
Uh,
I speak lands. I know you 3 or 4 years. I know how to speak your language.
no, Emily, it really isn't. And that's exactly why that was part of the conversation that came up. You choose whatever countries you want. Jerry has.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There it goes again. Man, I hate it when it jumps like 4 comments.
Yeah. So Emily, what I said is when you pay for a promotion, he's talking about monetization. Like when people watch your video, he gets paid for X amount of views. He gets paid for every time that his video gets viewed. So when you promote your video, it gets pushed out to more people, and of course it's new viewers. So that's a fresh set of eyes on that video. So that should count towards his earnings if somebody new watches that video.
Well, the thing that, my wife and I are talking about is like, you never make enough money to really get a check.
Right.
So why not spend that money on promoting your channel? Because it's never accumulating to that magic $80 figure,
Yeah.
in order to get, money. And I don't want to, I mean,
It's not 80, it's 100.
$100, yeah. But I don't want to get in, I just don't want to have to wheel and deal to try and make more money on it. I hope people become members. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
No, but like I said, you can set it for however long you want to run it for. It'll be 20, 30 bucks, whatever it's gonna cost you. But that's all
I
that
was
charges.
thinking I could, drop a dollar bill. Here's a dollar.
Maybe. Might get you there too.
If that much from what I'm understanding, because I really was thinking, it would be, I didn't think it would be, I mean, the person I was talking about, they're paying a whole lot more than that a month. And I'm
Yeah, because
like, this is
Gary and Eddie said that they did it with $20, only $20, and I think it was about 2 weeks that they ran their promotion.
but I want the channel to grow too. I mean, I'd love
Yeah.
to see subs. I've been so tired looking at, 1.5 for years now. For a couple of years, I'm just like, I'm tired of looking at it. I want it
So
at
that's one of the
less
things that's one of the
earth.
things that they talked about was you can do a promotion to for views or for channel growth, and you pick up which one you want. I would pick channel growth, no matter what.
Yeah,
And I'm pretty sure they shoot it out to new people,
yeah.
people who never seen your videos before.
I did understand that was very clear that there's a YouTube version of it. And there's a Google version of it. I remember Mike Triple B Barbecue saying years ago, few years ago, that don't do the Google thing. Yeah, I'm monetized. I've got the 4,000 hours. and I got 1,000 view or subs. But I remember him saying, "Don't do the Google thing," and he said something. He didn't go into detail, but he was basically like, you know, it's their baby at that point. You can't do anything out of it. The more money you pay, the more often they share it out.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure.
where do you make the money back? I mean, I'm hearing about, paying monthly dues or weekly dues, however you pay for it. But when does it turn around? And you're no longer operating in the black. You start seeing some green. Yes.
Well, I mean, you gotta think of it as promotion. Like you're
Oh,
promoting.
there it is, right there. LOL. You don't. So you're basically paying for numbers that are. Oh, it just finished.
Well, what do you call it? If you get new subscribers out of it, if they end up watching your stuff, then you're talking, pennies in your in your account.
Yeah. Are you being sarcastic, Gary?
What's Gary saying?
When you knock off Mr. Beast.
Oh, I hear myself laughing. What's up with that?
And that's true also. I think that,
Oh, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was
I
simple,
mean,
Gary.
from what I can tell, yes, right. Subscribers are the numbers. Yes.
But yeah, I mean, that's that's why I would do a promotion to get more subscribers in hopes that they watch my videos.
Or they refer someone to you. That's what you're sort of kind of hoping for. But
Yeah.
I
But I
mean,
mean,
if you can't get, I mean, the way I look at it, I mean, so let's just say, and I'm not even getting 10% of my 1,500 subscribers.
right.
I'm not even getting 10% of those viewing videos. So, you're making but so much money, and I'm not getting uh, a growth from the videos. It's just stale right now. It's just a tool. So it's a very stale. So what's the chances of me paying money to get more subs if people aren't watching it on their own? I mean, let's just say I did get 10%, what's that, 150 people
Yeah.
that looked at it, then, and if I'm paying to get subscribers, what's the chances that they're going to refer it to somebody when they didn't do it on their own in the first place? Like,
So, all I can say is,
shorten that up for me, Simon.
well, all I can say is it's getting shot out to new eyes. New
Right.
people.
But you got to hope that they actually do. But
Oh,
my point,
of course, you have to.
but but my point is that they're not doing it now. Why would they do it? You know,
Well, it's
I
kind of like
because
it's kind of like
someone referred them. I guess
it's
because a friend referred them, maybe.
it's kind of like a shotgun blast. You know, you're just shooting it out to see what you hit.
Yeah. What's up, Matt?
Hey, Matt, how you doing, sir?
So I don't know. You know, I still haven't been able to get past that. Because it's just like, you
So the only
know,
reason, the only reason I haven't posted that hot sauce video is because the audio sucks. It's very loud in the house, so I have to do a voiceover on all of it.
I don't think it increases your views by itself. I think it's more subs you get
And
more like
I don't think it would do well. So I might just redo the whole thing and then post that.
to the folks that. Did you get cut off?
For me?
No, Gary.
Oh yeah, he's got like 50 million words in one sentence here.
Yeah, I didn't see the backup to. Oh, they can. I don't think it increases your views.
Yeah,
No,
that was
probably
sorry.
By the subscribe?
The folks that subscribe.
Glad to the folks that subscribe. Yeah. So I'll still kick it around a little bit. I haven't done anything, to get where I'm at. It's like, why change things now? I gotta be honest, I have a better peace of mind. See you see your channel. You see your channel, 1,000 subs. You think you're a big channel and it affects how others see your channel. Well, they say 10%, but I'm not even getting 10%. I think 10% is a big number. Personally, every time you put out a video, I think expecting 150 people to come and watch that video would be fantastic. But I think that's a little bit of unrealistic number. I mean, if I was a chud, with 20,000 or whatever, 100,000 that he has, you have a better chance of, seeing 200 people in there, or 250 people in there because he has more to begin with.
But a channel like that would think that 200 views sucks.
Oh, no.
They're talking about 15,000 views suck,
Yeah. Somebody that has the watch hours, but not the subs, it would be great. No, 100%. And I see channels that are doing just the opposite. I mean, they're blowing out their subs, but they've got no one watching, and that's
That's the thing, though. You have to like make a video that would go viral, like super exciting, something that make it pop.
yeah. So I don't know. Like I say, I still hold on to that. I can still remember it's been over a year ago. I did a video or something, and it was probably a short because I've never had a full length video that had thousands of views in a very short amount of time. But I remember posting a short. I'm going to say it's a short because I don't even remember what it was anymore. But John and 805 both said, "Oh man, you're going to go viral." And I was like, "Oh man, it's finally going to happen. It's finally going to happen." I think it just hit 4,000 and just shut straight down.
So my most popular video has 973 views on it. That was a beer can chicken like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Do more.
No, my
Oh,
shorts.
well, Gary, you shouldn't have said that. That's like you just opened up a can of worms.
My shorts.
All right,
Most
Daz.
popular. Most popular has 20,000 views on it,
See, that's fantastic numbers.
but that's from like 3 years ago.
I have done a few promotions. I don't choose to do more. Do tell. You can't say that and then not follow up.
Good night, Des.
I don't mind I don't mind it for experiment, but I don't care about how many subs I have. And that's true. And it's always been a double-edged sword. I think I even went I think I even was talking to Gary about this before, and I really just refused to think the way that he was thinking it by memory. Again, it's been a long time. You know, the subs is the subs you don't want, it's the views. And I agree 100%. It's the views count, but in my opinion, it's the subs that turn into views. That's the way I want the subs because the subs turn into views. Maybe not this way, but I don't know. But I'm curious. So he left another comment. Someone that has the watch hours, but not. Oh, The hell was that? Oh, Gary. I see no pic.
Gary,
You're clipping a little bit too.
what?
His audio is clipping a little bit.
Yep.
I'm just going to be 6 foot away. I
Yeah.
want to get that one out so I can start another print.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Oh, hold on.
Right?
Yeah. Hold on.
Shows
Let me.
more. Shows
Hey,
more what?
Well,
I did miss part of that.
he just disconnected. I'm sorry. He dropped. Hey, Gary, you there? Gary?
Okay.
all right. I was just saying that I've looked at the analytics on the promotions,
Right?
and I wasn't real impressed with the stuff in the United States had lower views from what I could see, but they had a longer watch time. When you had some of these promotions out to some other countries, typically the view time was like 15, 30 seconds, something like that. And I don't think that they, and it could be all based on the video that you're sharing. If you got a video that other people are watching a pretty good bit of it and what have you, then it's more likely that if you shared it out more or promoted it, they'd stay longer. But if somebody, I look at it basically as a tool. If somebody has plenty of watch hours, but they can't get over that 500 or 500 sub or 1,000 sub thing, throw a promotion on, and it'll get you over that. But I'm not that worried about my sub count. I'm not. I I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of change in retention levels from it, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So, I mean, it'll get subs. It'll do that in a heartbeat. And maybe that's just my experience. Other people may have different experiences than I do. Everything I'm saying is just anecdotal. So, I don't worry about it one way or the other. Besides, for me, YouTube is a hobby. If I start looking at it like a job, then I probably will not enjoy it as much.
Okay.
So
So,
anyhow,
so you're just I guess to break it down, you're just saying that there's really not really enough. If you were into your channel and you were into the subs and all that, so doing the promotion thing, there really is not enough return on what you spent to get the subs?
Well, that's that's a little hard to say. I didn't spend a lot of money. Um, they did average about when I was doing mine. It averaged about 100 subs added a day. Um, I usually did fairly short promotions. Um, I do believe that the longer you have, or the more subs you have, the more people are impressed with your channel, and the more likely they are probably to check it out. But and that is a result, I guess, or can be a result of promotions, depending on what level you're looking for. I think that people look at channels and say, well, they've only got 200 subs. I'm not going to watch that. This person has 100,000 subs. So I think it does change how people view your channel, and thus could very easily, increase your retention. I haven't seen it much on mine, but I haven't done that much in the way of promotion. Um, I I don't know if that helps or not.
No, it does. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get some debris off my
Oh, you're good.
3D.
It's kind of slow here at work right now, so. But
You're getting off at
although
midnight.
do I now?
You get off at midnight.
Do you get off at midnight?
Yeah, I'll get home just before midnight, and then I'll be at home. It takes me about 15 minutes to get home. I'll be home about midnight, and I'll be in again tomorrow about 6:45.
Wow.
So this week I'll be working 88 hours. But I was scheduled for like 80, but they asked me to come in tomorrow as well. So I
So
told them I would.
Tim is saying that they've seen all their numbers increase. I'm
Well,
assuming by saying all their numbers, they're also saying that's including the income.
okay. Well,
I'm
I
assuming.
for me, what I did is look at the analytics specifically of and like I said, that could be a side effect of increasing the sub count and the way people view the channel. I don't know. I think that most of the time, the folks that I see in there are a lot. Now, it seems like there are more folks in there, but they're also the same folks that I see on a regular basis. So maybe they're just showing up more or better, representing more. I don't see a whole lot of unknown faces in there, if that makes sense.
Right.
But it also, again, it could be a result of other people and what they think of the channel based on the higher number of subscribers. I don't know. But if you want to look at a lot of that information, I believe you can go into the specific analytics of the promotion, and that would tell you if the results of the promotion are due to that or a side effect of having more subscribers. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, it does. I just can't. Because I was trying to figure it out when I was talking to my wife about it this evening. Is that basically I couldn't explain it well enough to where does the income come in at, and we just touched base on it earlier, and that's basically what I was telling her. Is that it's when someone else that you paid for brings in a view, that's what you get paid for. But if you look at your current analytics, and if you've got a video that we'll just say if you got a short that did 600 views, you made 12 whole cents. So to pay for a promotion, you're paying more than 12 cents.
Yeah,
You know,
certainly.
so I'm thinking, where does the money come from? When does it start turning around?
Okay, let's look at it like this. All right. Um, let me try to, and I don't know that this is necessarily it, but as I was saying before, I think there's the side effect that happens because of your increased viewers, or increased not viewers so much as it is increased subscribers.
Right,
All
right,
right. So let's say that you, uh, let's say that you did advertisement uh, for a new fish shop, uh, aquarium shop, whatever, and you know maybe you have a few people watch the stuff from promotions, but maybe other people just see that you're doing more promotions, or maybe they see that it's busier than normal, so they tend to come in more often. Uh, Even if it is the same people, does it matter whether or not it's the folks that you already know that spend more time in your channel, or does it matter if they're directly resulted from your promotions?
right. No, I get that. And Tim is, he apparently has it's like a spreadsheet that actually, is showing him where the new people are actually coming in at. And I get this statement here, this comment here, you're paying for future income. That's what, it's all about advertising. And I get that. But from what I'm looking back at my analytics, and I'm basing that on, we'll just use a $50 a month figure, wink, wink. Um, and for me to get back $50 a month, that's a hell of a lot of people when you're only making less than a buck per video. I mean, you're making in cases less than 50 cents per video.
Let me ask you a question, Lance. How many videos do you do a week?
I'm averaging a minimum of 2.
All right. Let me challenge you to go and start doing 3, and add in there two
Breaking
shorts.
up. You're breaking up.
I'm sorry, I can't help that,
If I
but
do put, like this week, or no, last week, I had 3 videos out. Now, my live is a video as far as I'm concerned. So I got a cook video, I got a live video, and if there's a third video, it's usually a trailer short or just a short. Like Friday, I just got there's a plant over here called a Friday. And it's very rare when you get a plant that is variegated that actually shares a color. Like it splits right down the middle. This half is going to be all white and this half is going to be green. And I had a plant do that. And I was like, TGIF, it was a Friday. I was thinking, God, I'm glad it's Friday. I don't know why I'm retired. But so I said, I used that. I played off that TGIF. Thank God it's Friday, for a plant, and I did all the plant tags and everything in there. And that short is absolutely just dived. It's doing nothing,
all right.
and
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you have one short that's done better than the other shorts?
do I have one short? Repeat that, please.
Yeah. Do you have a short that's done better than your other shorts?
Oh yeah. No, I've got shorts that are hitting, to me, if I have a short that's hitting 400, 600 views, that's pretty daggone good for me. But, but all of a sudden, I had this conversation with another channel another group of people that also have a YouTube channel, and it's like, man, it's just like just dropped off. It's like
Well,
I can't even get a short to break 100 views.
all right.
I can't get a long form. I even explained it. If you go to my channel, I bet you I have my last 6, maybe even 8 videos, long form now, I think 1 out of 10 has broke 100 views.
Well,
Now, years ago, it was nothing to get 150, 200 some views. Nothing. But it ain't happening no more. You know, maybe it's that Chat GPT thing. You know, I just
could
they
be.
see that quality of that thumbnail out there, you know, and then unfortunately when they come in, they see the plate of food, and because that's what I'm thinking. Okay, I show this thumbnail that looks excellent, you know, and then I show a plate of food that looks good, but it doesn't look as good as that thumbnail. And it gets back to that thing where, you know, I want to be judged by what I put on that plate, you know,
Right.
and I just can't
Uh,
believe that.
here's my suggestion. Um, for future reference, start writing down 10 possible titles for it. Run them. You can. It never hurts to run it through the one of those AI things, Chat GPT or whatever, and ask
Right,
it to search engine optimization for that title.
right,
You know, that can't hurt. And in fact, I've put up 2 videos by the same exact thing, just did 2 different titles. Um, both of them were neck and neck for a little while. And then the one with the search engine optimization just stayed a little bit longer. And it got
right,
a few more videos. Um,
right,
the whole thing to it, uh, the whole thing to the way the algorithm works is it you want to get your video in their search history or in their view history. Once it does that, once you're in their view history, they're more likely to show them, you know, anything that's related to that in the future. Um, so you know, if you pay attention to each video, making sure that you feel like you've got the right title,
right,
the right thumbnail, and
right,
you know, maybe work on your editing just to do some of the things that they say. They say
yeah,
when if you work on a format of um, how to shoot your videos, a lot of them say, you know, at the very beginning of the video, you know, tell them a little bit about what you're doing, why you're doing it, um, and then tell them don't forget to stick around for the end because I've got a little trick, a tip for you, or
right,
you know, just mention something at the end of the video, and then make sure you give them something at the end.
right,
Um,
right,
it hopefully it will help more with retention. Um, check out the way that you're shooting your video. Watch some other videos watch some of these videos and what they do with their editing when they're doing their other people's videos.
right,
I'm not saying to exactly copy them, but look at how, you know, whether they're doing voiceovers, whether they're doing you know, what kind of shots. Are you doing the same shot too long? Um, it's what types of shots are you including? Are you including any B-roll?
right,
All these things result in their retention.
right,
Well, the more they stay, the more they're going to share out that video.
right,
So, and I don't know if I don't do very well with long format videos. Um, I feel like I do okay with live streams. Um, we usually have pretty good numbers, but maybe it's just because of the fact I've got a few, you know, some loyal people that come in and they're willing to leave it on there whenever I'm live.
right,
I don't know, but there are times I can't imagine why anybody's watching my stuff. And I'm sorry, I'm droning on, but if you get a chance sometime, Lance, come on to uh, one of my live streams. I can't. I only really about the only time that's going to happen is Saturday because I work a lot and I can't really live stream up here.
I lurk on y'all stuff a lot. I'm not always in the chat, but I've got it playing, or I'm watching it until I have to walk away. But it's either you or Eddie, because you're both back to back. But
Well, I
but
appreciate that, but what I'm saying is come up on panel and
oh,
talk about, you know, because I'm not going to be able to stay out here very much longer. But
okay,
I did want to come up and talk for a minute, and
okay.
there are, because the whole issue of promotions, I think it can help, um, but I wouldn't rely strictly on it, if that makes sense. All right, y'all have a good day, good night. I'm gonna go back in and listen to y'all on the computer.
All right, Gary. Thanks a lot.
No problem.
Sir.
And he's brought up some good points. And I know, I mean, if anybody says they don't, they think that they're doing great, they don't need an improvement, they're not being honest with themselves. And I can tell you right off the bat, I am 100% need, um, you know, a lot of help in doing what I'm doing. But I do believe when I go back and look at some of my other videos, I've come a long way, and then only to see my video views and everything plummet. I mean, go the opposite direction when I feel like I'm giving them something a little bit better. He's 100%. There's some, I used to be on, was it Tuber Chat or TubeBuddy? I used to do all that where they would promote or suggest um, like tags and stuff like that. And stuff like that. And I used to do that. I did that for a while, to where I was like, all I'm really benefiting from here is, the uh maybe helping me with some of the tags and all that. I said, but I can think of that, I can do some of that on my own, enough to where I can, hit a fairly good number, in my videos. But it's not Tuber Chat. It's that guy that has his head shaved. I think he lives in Japan. He's got a twin brother that does stuff too. I think it's TubeBuddy is what it used to be called. But the SEOs or SECs, SCEs, whatever. I think it's SECs. Those are what everybody says. They keep saying they're, SEOs that are really something that gets your channel out in front of everybody. I do struggle with that, with the SEO things. I do struggle with that. But I mean, I've tried the different channel name that Timmy said earlier in the chat about the AB thing. I've done the AB thing. On to come back, SEO, search engine optimization. Yeah. But only to have, to come back. And I haven't really put an honest effort into the AB thing, but the few that I have done have come back with no results. And I'm like, what's that all about? But I have changed titles. I have actually one time changed a title, and I saw a significant increase in views in the video. I do think that the thumbnails is something that's that really helps. I do think the editing really helps. But unfortunately, a lot of that stuff, and this is just me. This is small business administration classes I took years ago. You can only keep putting out for so much money, and when you're not getting money back on it, I mean, it's just sometimes you got to spend money to make money, but there's sometimes that you're spending, that hole is so deep that you're spending money on it and you're not getting anything back on it. It's like buying all these little add-ons, to help you do thumbnails, buying services that, give you, I don't know, add-ons to your videos, whatever it's got to be, but got to be something to make them click. But that's the thing that's what I'm getting at. It's like, how much more money can you throw in at it? When you look at the analytics and it got a video that did half decent, it's 54 cents.
All right.
It's like, come on, well, I don't now, but I mean, I had a membership at StreamYard. I had a membership for music plans, royalty-free music. I had, I did do the, I don't even Canva, I think it was. All that just adds up, and you got your groceries, it's just like, man, you gotta stop the bleeding sometime or another.
Yeah. But like I said, so the promotion thing is just advertising, or not really advertising, but what do you call it? Your advertisement. You're advertising yourself. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
But yeah, you're trying to get yourself out there, get new subscribers. That's all
Yeah.
it really what it really is for.
But I will say, everybody's seeing, I get emails at least one a day, pay me to help you with your SEO, scores. And, what is SEO, and TubeBuddy was one that really, they drove SEO scores in your head a lot also. But um, I don't get how to make them better. I need to work on that because I will say that's the way I understand what I've read and all that. That's where your views come from. Yeah, your thumbnails look good, but your SEOs are what is driving people to your channel. It's my
I mean,
understanding of it.
so I've never really messed with that. Whoa, look at that. But also, there's some of my views or some of my videos don't get a lot of views right off the bat. But I noticed that I've gotten a lot of views recently on a lot of my stuff. Like like that short that has like 20,000 views on it. That was something that happened recently. It wasn't.
Yeah,
Uh, it's 3 years old, so it's gotten views over time. But recently, it's kind of popped up there.
yeah. I think, I think I'm fooling myself by not getting on the AI chat GPT wagon because I just didn't give it enough credit, and
Yeah, I
that
mean,
goes
it can't
back to
hurt.
the old school stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it can't hurt. You can ask it for advice, but doesn't mean you have to take it.
Really need to be better pay attention to the title as
The
well as the
title.
thumb. This is just get clicks. Yeah, video is worth watching. And I have tried to, I did because I mean, believe me, I tell you, this shit drives me crazy. I mean, it started off 4 years ago when someone said I would never get monetized. I'm like, fuck you, watch me hold my beer. You know,
And then
don't
you
tell
went
me,
live. And then
yeah,
you went
don't.
live for.
But I did it. I made it happen. And everybody kept saying, "You're not going to do it that way." I was like, hold my beer. You know, I did it. And no one's going to take that from me. But um, I don't know. It's just I mean, I mean, when I say that I don't go back and I think, what am I doing so much different? One of the things is, you know, uh, maybe more description in a video. And I sort of kind of started doing that, but then it just makes the video recording so much more difficult than it has to be. I
Yeah.
mean, just all I want to do is just cook the food. I didn't show, the exact amount of chili powder I put in in the pot, I mean, I don't know. I mean, and I get that, it's almost like you hear people say, way my mom, I can't seem to quite make it the way my mom used to do. My mom's recipes are the greatest, but my mom never wrote nothing down, and that's sort of the same difference. That's the same damn difference. 1,000 views, about the number 29. But anyhow, Simon, I'm sorry for taking over your live.
That's fine. A pretty good way to kill 2 hours.
Yeah, it's another, it just took the shit that we start talking about earlier, so it get it off my mind a little bit. But so they want me to sign up myself into a hospital where they can, run the camera through my arteries, whether it be through the groin or through my wrist. And I don't trust the doctor, and that's just to put it plainly. Anti 29. Um, when we first went in there, my wife was with me, because I thought in the back of my head, you're going to get some, it's something doesn't go away just like that. Although all my blood counts, everything looks fantastic. I've really turned around, lost 10 pounds, yada, yada, yada. But cholesterol buildup doesn't just go away overnight. It will, you can work on getting it away, but yeah, second opinion, definitely, Timmy. So, but when we go in there, she like could pinpoint what was wrong with me. But then later in the conversation, when I started asking her more questions about it and procedures and, what was the quality of life afterwards, and, whatever popped in my mind, you're asking questions, and they have, and then then she makes a statement that she doesn't know what's wrong. She doesn't have it pinpointed. She told me originally there is this 401, my calcium reading was 401, and you know, this artery that feeds all the arteries is partially blocked. We need to take care of that. And then she goes into saying later on in the conversation, when I go in there, I need to see, what artery is blocked and if it is blocking other ones. Which is it? I'm sorry, which one is it? So I'm still kicking it around. I'm trying to do some research and learn more about this 401 number, because what I'm seeing, the 401 number is not bad at all. And I mean, it's not what you want, but it's not like, it's not pumping blood, you know. So we'll see.
Oh yeah.
I like to get, same token, it's almost like you want to go in there and let them do what they want to do, because I want it all behind me. I don't want to have to keep thinking about this and always worrying about this. But the same token, I don't want something inside of me that don't belong in me,
Well, I mean, it's not gonna stay in you.
if no, it will. The stent stays in me. But
Okay.
so the stent that they want to place in there, that will stay inside of you. But then they got a medication that you have to follow up with. So, and then they're saying that one of the medications will be, something I have to take for the rest of my life. I'm like, uh, but anywho, is it?
All right, guys. If I ain't caught it, see you guys this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
What about it?
I said I'll see you guys this weekend.
Oh, okay, okay.
Why can't you hear me?
Oh, it keeps going away. Audio is good, and it just drops off.
Hold on, let me check my audio real quick. It's still the same mic. Yeah, it hasn't changed. All right, y'all have a good night. See y'all next week. I'll see y'all this weekend.
Yeah,
Good night.
Sandy Speda.